35 kg of sandal powder type A, which cost 614 per kg, was mixed with a certain amount of another type of sandal powder type B, which cost 695 per kg. Then the mixture was sold at 767 per kg and 18% of profit was gained. What was the amount of type B sandal powder in the mixture? Now there are two ways to solve this question. One is the usual way and then there is an allegation trick. Okay, so first of all, let's solve it the normal way. So in the question we are given that there is a type A and there is 35 kgs of type A and it costs 614 per kg. So 35 kgs of type A is bought at 614 per kg. And then there is type B. So we don't know how much this is. So there is a certain amount of type B. So let's assume that there is X kg of type B and it costs 695 per kg. So 695 per kg. So what will be the total cost price here? So total cost price here will be, we know that type A is 35 kg and it is bought as 614 per kg plus this X kg. This X kg is bought at 695 per kg. So this becomes the total cost price of the mixture, right? And then the mixture was sold at 767 per kg. So what will be the selling price here? Total mixture will be 35 kg plus this X kg. So 35 kg plus this X kg and it is sold at 767 per kg. 767 per kg. So this is the cost price and this is the selling price. And we are given that 18% of profit was gained. So profit here is of 18% and profit is always calculated on the cost price. So that means this profit is 18% of this cost price. Now we know that profit is equals to selling price minus cost price, right? Profit is equals to selling price minus cost price. So we get here, this cost price will go on the right hand side. So we get selling price is equals to 18 by 100, or I can say that this is 2 9s are 2 5s are 0. So 9 by 50 CP minus 9 by 50 CP plus CP will get this 50 will get over here. So we get 59 by 50 CP. This is what we get. Now we will substitute the value of CP and SP in this equation. So we get okay, I have already calculated this value. So SP 767 into this 35 we get 26845 plus 767 into this X, so plus 767 into X is equals to 59 by 50 in bracket this CP. So CP is 614 into 35. This will be equals to 21,490 plus 695X. Now as you can see that this calculation has become very time consuming. Okay, and when you solve this entire equation, you will get the value of X. But instead of doing it this way, now this is one way of solving the question. Okay, but since the calculation has become very difficult, what we'll do is we'll use the allegation trick here. Okay, allegation trick is something like this. So this is A, this is B. Okay, A costs 614 per kg. So A costs 614 and B costs 695. So cost price of A here is 614, cost price of B here is 695, and now both are mixed. So what will be the cost price of the mixture? We cannot write 767. This 767 is the selling price where 18% of the profit is gained, but we need the cost price of the mixture. So let's first calculate that. Let's assume that this M is the cost price of the mixture, right? Now this M is the entirety of 100%, and on this we get 18% of profit. So that means 118% of this M is equals to this value, which is 767. So let's calculate M here. So we get 2 5s are 10, 2 9s are 18, 2 5s are 10, 0, and 59 divides this 767 by 13. So we get the value of M, which is equals to 13 into 50. So 5 3s are 15, 5 1s are 5, 650. So we have got the value of M, which is 650. So this M is the cost price of the mixture. So A and B both are mixed and the cost price of the mixture becomes 650. Now we'll get the difference of this and this. So 695 minus 650 will give me 45, and then we'll get the difference of this and this. So 650 minus 614 we get 36, and we can divide this by 9. So 9 5s are and 9 4s are. So A and B are mixed in the ratio of 5:4. Now we already given that A is equals to A is 35 kg. So 35 kg of A is there. We don't know what is B. That is what we have to calculate. So let's assume that this is X. Now when 5 is multiplied by 7, we get 35, right? 5 7s are 35. So similarly, what we'll do is multiply this 4 by 7, we'll get the value of X. So we get 7 4s are 28. So we get X is equals to 28, and this is our required answer. Now this is the allegation trick. Now when we'll solve this entire equation, we'll again get the value of X, which is equals to 28. You can do it yourself to verify this. Okay, so X is equals to 28. This is our required answer. So here option B is the correct one.